It's nice to see you've made an effort for the awards.
Look,
Characteristic.
look, I didn't plan that far ahead in terms of packing to go home over the festive season. Um, so look, and I'm not nominated for anything. You are.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm just an observer, a passerby. You are in the mix.
yeah.
Yeah.
Could have, could have done your hair.
I have done my hair. Ariana Grande moment.
Ariana, what are you doing here?
I kind of do look like Ariana doing that. Not facially, just in vibes.
Yeah, yeah, no. I think if you just put on a gigantic jumper. Whoa! Was
Don't
it
worry.
was it
Every
eight was it
single piece
80
of knitwear is gigantic.
was it 87 or 88 when you lost the hand?
I watched the choral yesterday. Are you across the choral?
No.
Hmm.
No, I'm not. Although I feel like it's a good time for watching stuff. What's it about?
Yeah, so it's about a choir that,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Mm,
um, where blah blah blah, World War I, blah blah blah, and then one of the soldiers comes back, but he's obviously lost an arm in the war.
yeah.
But instead of doing any sort of CGI or whatever on this man, he just like had his sleeve flopping down, but it was so obvious that his arm was just tucked into his coat or like tucked into his jumper. Like there
Yeah.
was absolutely no pretense that this man had actually lost his arm. It was just a floppy sleeve, you know?
Like Amdram.
Yeah.
Oh,
But it was good. Like that was the only thing that was like,
not
oh,
good.
this is GCSE drama. But the rest of it was good. It had Ralph Fiennes in it. He was the main guy.
Yeah, I heard he was fine.
Ah, yeah.
I can't believe that you blah 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 the Great War. Blah 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 World War One.
The Great War, Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
I haven't listened to that song in
That's probably a good headspace to be in. If
months.
that's one
Yeah.
that you're constantly going back to, then
I forgot that that was a song until that came up. Wow.
yeah. You realize actually in any conversation that like you will just randomly say anything that you could say as either a lyric or a
Yeah.
song title adjacent to or even directly quoting Miss Swift.
I
Yeah,
know she is
it
everywhere.
happens.
As we have realized.
Yeah,
Well, you, which I'm piggying on the back of.
me. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, you know.
Let's acknowledge that the Taylor Swift lyrics actually about the Ashes was Lil Dan Booth's idea.
Yeah,
That's
one of the
fine. But
comments was like, "There's no
actually,
way Dan came up with this."
yeah.
Excuse me?
Look, and this is where we show off our duality of man and woman because you did Taylor Swift and I did 1975. And how is
Exactly.
that for equality?
I think what that actually is, it's, if I may, an
You
exercise and
can.
kind of I reach out to you and you reach out to me. Like we're
Yeah,
showing interest in the other's number one artist
exactly.
in
It's
Spotify.
reciprocity. It's what all good teams are built on. We know how
Exactly.
to make the dream work.
It's not about reciprocation. It's just all about me.
Me, Taylor Swift.
I was quoting The Sound by 1975, but it's good to know we're back. It's good to know we're back.
Exactly,
We've got a
exactly,
lot to talk
exactly.
about today
We've
on
got
You're
so
on
much to talk
Screen
about.
Now. I've just
The
done the first,
best cricket podcast in the
that's
world.
the first time I've done the title drop, I
I
believe.
know. Yeah,
Roll
wow.
credits. One day
I
we are going to
wonder,
have like an intro song. That's nuts.
yeah, we just need to pay someone to do
I
that.
can
And
cook it. Let me cook it up in
oh yeah,
GarageBand.
you do it on your guitars.
Yeah.
And I'll
Yeah.
sing. Why
Yeah.
don't we just self-make a jingle?
I do think we should do that.
Yeah, we should. Season 2, jingle incoming. You've got
Yeah.
1 week. Haha.
For fans of listing things, you've got like three things to look forward to today. I'd say first of all,
Oh my God, we're giving people structure.
I think
Whoa.
people because otherwise, what if they not swipe away, but what if they fast forward away?
What if they fast forward away? What if they drop off before the best bit has even happened?
I'm gonna spoil it, guys. The last thing we're doing is the awards. So if you've come for the awards,
You
you either
have to
sit
listen to
through
the rest
this
of it.
like a good boy,
Or
or
girl.
I'm not saying that though, am I? Could you?
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
if that clip ever made the internet, I would see. Like
Yeah. Mm,
how foresight. We will at some point end up talking about probably our Christmases because we actually haven't seen each other for
yeah.
like 2 weeks.
No, I know.
But I
I'm
think
feeling separation
primary,
anxiety.
I know, I actually, I'm looking forward to the next in-person record. Like, I feel
Yeah,
like
me too.
power of high definition camera will,
Yeah,
I think we can't start anywhere other than the fact England actually won a test in Australia. It happened.
they did. It did happen. Look, under some dubious circumstances, but is that really the point?
I think it
No.
is fascinating that like they might have won the most well actually test of the series. Because first of all, it was
Yeah,
getting well actually because it was like, well, you're 3-0 down. So even if
yeah.
before it happened, everyone was like, well, even if they win one from now, it doesn't count.
Doesn't
That's
matter.
not how
Yeah.
winning anything in sport
A win is a win.
works. Yeah, it's a test match win. No one's saying they've won the Ashes. No one's saying they've even had a good Ashes. Just saying they've won a test match. That's factually true. Then it's, oh, well, it's a C grade Australia bowling attack. The A
Yeah.
grade England bowling attack is a C grade Australia bowling attack. We've been hearing that for 2 months, and Australia's wins count. I always think the worst thing for England's players is they don't get to play England like everyone else.
Yeah.
You know, it sucks.
How badly do you think England would beat England if it was England when they're good versus England when they're bad?
A good England. So a day where like Bryden Cast keeps foot on the line and
Yeah.
randomly decides to bowl like the magic ball that he does. Like he just locked in on. I was gonna say
Mm,
that set the like final day, which was day two, by the way.
the second day.
Yeah, on the
Well, I
second day.
scheduled that post for the middle of the test and forgot. And then it was over in 2 days. So my mid-test post went out after the end. I
Good
just
England.
wasn't anticipating that at all.
England at their best hit England round for about 550 runs at
Yeah.
just under six and over, and they bowl them out for about 200. But they would still let like a Bryden Cast, Jamie Smith partnership go a bit too far. Because even
Yeah.
England at their best, like I don't know, Jai Richardson was playing his shots. Michael Neser the day before was playing shots. Like you have, like even when England do it well, someone's getting a little pat on the head and a hey, enjoy your 28 runs.
Yeah. Yeah.
You stayed up for this one as well.
I did. It was Christmas. So I was feeling,
Do you think maybe if you'd stayed up for some of the others, they might have won? Like, not to put
well,
that on you, but
yeah. I mean, I'm happy to bear that weight. Like, if I stay up and watch, then England win. Like, that's incredibly powerful. That's
yeah,
probably akin to being God. So,
it's taken 30 episodes, I think, for you to compare yourself to God. But
I think
I'm not
that's a
sure
pretty
that
good
is
effort.
it can't be the first time because that's a pretty regular occurrence. I think you've told me many times that you do believe that you control things, which is funny because
With my mind.
where are the millions of listeners?
They're there. See, every one of those million listeners already exists, unless they haven't been born yet.
I was
But
gonna
in which case,
say,
they do exist in terms of at an atomic level, they already exist.
who do you think our what do you reckon our
Mm.
youngest listener would be? Do you think there's like a 7-year-old
Ooh,
who's really tapped in?
but I don't know how they would have found us.
Um,
Social media bans, etc.
yeah, yeah. Look,
Yeah.
well, because social media.
Maybe they have a parent that really enjoys the pod and then they make them listen to it in the car on the way back from school.
Do you think that's what parents do now? Like back in my day, they'd like just play an album and you'd be like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I'm now an adult with a really comprehensive understanding of like Pink's discography." Do you think now it's like, "Oh, I'm a child,
Yeah.
but I've actually been listening to podcasts since I was like 5."
I honestly think there'll be
Yes.
kids out there who've grown up on the Daily, you know?
Yeah.
It's me, Michael Barbaro, and this is the Daily.
If you're a parent, we've never really addressed this crowd before. If you're
Mm.
listening to us and you're a parent, bracket
Yeah.
not mine, because oh, they
I
listen,
don't
you
think
know.
my
I've
parents listen.
My parents always listen, so shout out to them.
Aw. Hi,
Yeah.
Tony and Lorraine.
Yeah. Hi, Tony
Not
and
to
Lorraine.
dox them.
They're like
Sorry.
they're like a few rooms down in the manor, obviously. I can literally hear them walking past the door. But
Oh my
you know,
God, exclusive eavesdrop content.
if your parents and you are listening to this, just put your kid on. Like they're gonna
Yeah.
the sooner they hop on, like they're gonna be so cool in 5 years.
That, but also for us, it's about building fandoms early.
Yeah.
The earlier you get
Yeah.
them, the longer they last, you know?
Yeah.
What did you listen to in the car? Mine was Bob Marley or the Spice Girls. That was the two CDs that we had going on.
Really good question. I think there was a
So I
lot
didn't
of
really know that anyone else existed outside of those two.
mm, We've
offers.
long been quite a like top 40 radio kind of like capital
Okay.
family. So that's where
Yeah.
my weird, my extensive knowledge of like every pop song that's ever been
Yeah.
played in a club. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That does make sense now.
Yeah.
Mm,
Um,
mm.
Obviously as well in that test match, there was the small matter of the number of millimeters of grass, which
10
apparently,
millimeters of grass.
I think this is the first time I've ever known how many specific millimeters there have
Is
been.
that just a centimeter?
Right? Sorry,
Why
when did
doesn't
we
everyone
start?
just say centimeter?
Yeah, they actually were like, it was doing my head in. Like, if only there was an easier way to say 10 millimeters. If
Yeah.
only. Because they know,
100 millimeters.
yeah, they know they'd lose people if they were like,
Decimeters?
I'm not going to get roped into incorrectly making a conversion here, like some kind of errant fly half. It's cross sport
Rugby
joking,
joke,
rugby
rugby
joke,
joke.
rugby joke, because they kick the ball, Clara. They
Yeah.
kick the ball.
Yeah.
I think we care to. I don't think we should be talking this much about gardening. I think
No.
maybe we've gone too far. Maybe the fun of the sport is extreme gardening, but maybe they could just bat better.
Yeah. Right. This is, I can sort of understand why people hate cricket when the discourse is about how many millimeters of grass are on
Yeah,
the floor. Like, that is dull.
right.
Like, that is so dull. And the fact that multiple people have opinions, like, there's a genuine, like, oh, it should have been 5 millimeters, it should have been 10 millimeters. Oh, the weather would have dried out. So actually, it would have been okay having 10, but they had too much because there was a. Oh my God. Like, what? No bloody wonder no one wants to watch it. You're talking about
How
grass.
about you just go and touch grass first of all? Like,
Well, they have, and that was the problem. There was too much.
oh,
They touched
oh.
too much grass.
They actually touch. That's the problem with cricket fans, notoriously. They actually touch grass too much.
Too much. So
Too
then you go
much.
the other way, you know?
Do you know what? Maybe at this point, we should just do what tennis do and just have different surfaces. Just play on
Yeah.
concrete.
Yeah,
Just play on
why
concrete.
not?
I mean, the
You
ball
can
probably
have
wouldn't
a
last very long on concrete.
no,
But,
but you could do a tape ball, couldn't you?
I was saying this yesterday. We should
Mm.
just make. I want to see like pros playing tape ball.
I
I
have. Well, sort of.
hmm?
I've been to two tape ball events in my
Tape ball
life.
events. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
One in Scotland and one in Birmingham.
Broom.
And Adil Rashid was there at the one in Birmingham.
Yeah.
And I watched him bowl a tape ball. And that's the end of the story.
Did he get much turn?
Probably not
It's
as a tape ball.
obviously though from the test,
Yeah.
Jacob Bethel happened.
Jacob Bethel did
Could I
happen.
say what I think is the funniest thing of all this Jacob Bethel thing?
Yeah.
Is that for a man who I think before this had played like four tests, I'm
Mm.
pretty sure half the world was convinced this was his test debut.
Yeah.
Everyone
Yeah.
was like, "Oh, to do this in like his first. This is not
This
his
is
first
not,
rodeo." Mm.
he's literally done this
He's
before.
played
And
Test
is
cricket
that
now in
better
three
or
countries.
worse? Like to
Better.
be so forgettable in the few that you've done
Well,
before.
I think it's New Zealand tax, isn't it? It's the fact that like
Oh,
most people forget New Zealand exists full stop. So in any
yeah.
cricket that's like a three test series in New Zealand, most people would just like, oh, sure,
Whatever.
yeah, that'll be.
Yeah.
I'm sure that
Yeah.
happened. Then obviously there was like the fifth test at the Oval, but because he batted for about 3 minutes cumulatively across his two innings, I think everyone
Mm.
just said, oh, you know,
And more things happened in that test. Well, the India
yeah,
one this summer.
yeah, that was when Chris Wokes
Oh
had one
yeah.
arm.
Yeah.
It's the secret
Oh, they
to
should have got Chris Wokes in the choral. That would have been more believable.
Yeah, hey, I know a one-armed guy. He's not got
Yeah.
much to do since England binned him.
So, you never know. Some people go into punditry. He could go into Apple TV historical
Yeah.
dramas.
I think the moment I knew England were winning was when Gus Atkinson got injured. Because apart from the Chris Wokes incident, I
Mm.
feel nearly all the time when a player on a team is maimed and they're like, wow, they might be down to 10. that team just always ends up winning. It never ends up costing
Yeah.
them. No, it's very, and obviously, yeah, survivorship bias. Like right now, people just flashing up the photo of like the Spitfires with the bullet holes all over the wings, being like, oh, it's funny that these ones. Look. I get there are many matches which I've forgotten in random nonsense bilaterals where players get crocked and then, their team limp to a loss. But off the like three I can think of in my head, which is all that matters, Gus Atkinson crocked, England win. Nathan Lyon in Adelaide crocked.
Australia win.
Nathan Lyon at Lord's crocked. Australia win.
Australia win.
Steve Smith concussed at Lord's.
Oh,
Australia draw because of the rain. They got saved by the rain again.
okay. So basically, what I'm hearing, if you want to win, you need to sacrifice a player.
Hmm.
Okay.
I think, though, maybe more specifically, my conclusion is that if you get a player injured against England, England will conspire to let you win still.
Mm,
Every time a player gets injured against England, I understand at that point that they're not doing it.
yeah.
It's over.
Well,
What else were you up to over Christmas apart from the Boxing Day test, which actually only lasted 2 days? Given, there was a lot of
yeah.
spare time. We should have had 5 days to talk about yada, yada, yada. What else have you watched, listened to, consumed?
I've consumed a lot of quiz TV.
With? Yeah.
I had my best ever episode of University Challenge the other day.
Did you notice
I'm
which
talking, hmm?
did you notice which Oxford College it was?
Exeter. And my question to you, Dan, is how big do you think this podcast has to be before we get invited to the celebrity edition of University Challenge? Because that is my
Oh,
dream.
I think
Like
I can be
my
there. Exeter were on it 2 years.
us, me and
But we
you,
didn't go to the
obviously
same
separate unis.
university, so that's
Yeah,
what I'm
but
saying.
I
I'm
want
saying.
if you're getting me invite, I want one too.
Do you think I'll just have to be like, yeah, sorry that Edinburgh didn't quite cut the mustard, but
They
like,
do.
I mean, to be fair, I was just gonna say that Exeter were on the Christmas one a couple of years ago. So if
Mm.
they continue the trend of like every few years making it, I
Yeah, they
think I
keep
just
bringing
need,
people back.
proverbially, it'll be like the next World Test Championship cycle. I think like I now
Yeah.
just need like it's right to make everything about him. It's just Jacob Bethel. Like I'm
Yeah.
probably now getting into the broader squad, the team.
Hmm.
It's now time to make that count. So use these minutes over the next few years to make a
Yeah.
really strong impression, and then when the Beeb come and calling and say, "Hey,
Yeah.
you want to be on university?" and obviously I'll say yes,
Yes.
and I'll do,
Yeah, yes.
and I'll kill it. Like
I'm so good at University Challenge because, right, it's not about knowing
starter
things.
for 10.
Yeah, good book. It's not about knowing things, it's about understanding the question. And quite often in University Challenge, there's so many bits to the question that people just get overwhelmed and
Hmm.
go, I don't know what the question is. You do. The question is often asked right at the start or right at the end. And the answer is always, I was going to say obvious, that's not true. There will always be something in the question that gives you the answer. Duh. But like, do you know what I mean?
I'm ironically, you're talking about how good you are at understanding things that just go on a bit and have a lot of kind of dead ends to them. To which I'm going to say, Clara, I absolutely understand what you're saying there, showcasing my own ability to
Yeah.
say, I'm not going to get distracted by blinking, flashing lights and whistles. You're saying there's a lot of complexity to the question, and people often dive in,
Hmm.
usually thinking that they're really clever to try and get
Yeah.
there early. But
Yeah.
actually, if you just digest it, as I
Hmm.
have your spiel,
Yes.
resolution.
Exactly, and this is why we'd be perfect on University Challenge. So if
Well, I'm
anyone at the
wary.
BBC happens to be listening to this episode, please,
I've
please,
also dressed
please,
up, so like,
you have dressed up. I would try harder if I was on the telly.
what would your mascot be, or if you were in charge?
Um, well, if it was for Edinburgh, I'd bring a little haggis or something stereotypical, you know? Maybe a sporran.
I know just too much about that university now, entirely against my own will. Like I've heard so much about the experience of Edinburgh University in my
From
time.
me.
Yeah, I just feel like and now I just constantly like meet people who have been to Edinburgh. Like it didn't ex obviously it didn't exist before. That's
Yeah.
how object permanence for me works. Like, oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
I think Edinburgh is for all the people who were like, obviously, we all got rejected from Oxbridge, number one.
yeah,
Number two, we were all a bit too big town for Durham.
yeah.
Like, I
Civilizations.
would have lost my mind at Durham.
Yeah,
Great uni, lovely people,
yeah.
you know,
Obviously, for some of us, just single-minded pursuit of
of excellence.
greatness.
Yeah.
I knew from day dot, I was like, day dot booth 21. Uh, so I was just headed to the top. Like, if,
Yeah. And look, well, you have an Oxford degree and I
do
don't.
do you want me to go get
And
it?
yet we are in
Should I go
the
get it and just hold
exact
it up?
same position right now. So how's that Oxford law degree treating you?
I think it's funny that probably I'd say this happens every few months on the internet.
Yeah.
Someone who's only just discovered my account will find out for the first time that I'm actually like moderately educated as opposed to
Mm.
just some kind of like internet court jester, which is
Yeah.
what I am. And
Yeah.
they're incredibly surprised that, I've done serious things.
Well, I think this comes up every 10 episodes on the podcast, but there are actually 4 degrees on this
Yeah.
podcast.
We're the most overqualified court jesters in the world. And isn't it great that we're sat here talking about how clever we both are? Like
Yeah,
that's
but we
really
are
not
clever,
off
aren't we?
that's really not off-putting to anyone who'd be listening to this being like, oh. And they're so modest too.
I never said I was clever. I said I was good at University Challenge. I think there is a difference.
Do you not think you're clever?
Well, that's a separate question, isn't it?
Ah, yeah.
We must be clever. We've got 2 pieces of paper to prove it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But obviously, intelligence is not measured by education in every circumstance. There are other ways of being clever. Other methods of cleverness are available. I
Yeah.
think that covers us.
Yeah. Good job.
I'm just making sure everyone, oh,
Oh, I mean, still 10 minutes to be fair.
just making sure everyone is, you know,
I love Quiz Mondays
included.
so much.
I love Quiz Mondays.
I think Only Connect is my favorite.
Yeah, I'm getting better at that, but that is hard.
I love Only Connect.
Yeah. Anyway.
But that's because I think that's how my general thought process is of it's four things
Mm,
that aren't really particularly related, and my brain just forces a connection onto
but
them. That's
yeah,
how I
they all
make
will.
any post on your on screen now. All that Taylor Swift stuff was just because I was like, isn't it funny how the entirety of Shake It Off could
Mm,
just be applied to the England men's test side? And I thought we'd
yeah.
do a reading, if I may. I thought we'd do
Oh,
a
okay.
reading. I
I
didn't
was
get to
going to ask what you've spent your festive period doing, but this is the answer.
Well, I'll get to that afterwards.
Okay.
Um,
Ready.
I like that I'm getting off my phone as if, and I mean this deadly seriously. I couldn't just tell you word for word. I
Yeah.
stay out too late.
No comments.
Not to get
No
political. Not
comments.
to get political. Noosa, Noosa, Noosa.
Pass, 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 pass. I plead the fifth.
Got nothing in my brain. That's what people say. Mm-mm. That's
Mm-hmm.
what people say. And it is what people say.
Mm-hmm.
You look
It
at any
is.
dismissal, look at the quote tweets, look at the Instagram replies.
Mm,
I go on too many dates. People often criticize the overly congested nature of the touring schedule. They
yeah.
have too many dates in their calendar,
Yeah.
but I can't make them stay. Look, people's support is fickle and it wanes. When they play after the Ashes, that T20 series in Sri Lanka, are people going to be there for them? Can they make them stay? At least that's what people say. Yeah, at least that's what people
Mm-hmm.
say. But I keep cruising now. Notably, their run rate is fantastic. Like their cruise speed is a high level one. We're talking
Mm-hmm.
4 to 6 and over. Can't stop, won't stop moving. Ollie Pope at the crease. Frenetic. Frenetic. Rest in peace.
Oh
It's
God.
like I got this music in my mind. Now, bowlers love talking about, I was actually singing a song in my head as I was running into the crease. Yeah, everyone hears music everywhere. Saying,
Especially if you're in Australia and the Barmy Army have their trumpets out.
yeah, they're cheering Jerusalem,
Yeah.
saying it's going to be all right because England fundamentally believe that they're doing the right thing. The player's gonna play, 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 play. Well, they're athletes.
Self-explanatory. Yeah.
Haters gonna hate, 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 hate.
And that they do.
Baby, I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake. I shake it off. I shake it off. Oh.
Josh
Um,
Butler's shoulder wiggle.
Cross part of the shoulder shimmy. Also, that's the thing. Like, you look at the way post Noosa, they said we've not got a problem. Brackets alcoholically or in terms of
Otherwise,
discipline.
yeah.
Yeah, Uber to the nets and all that, which was a great line. If we, being really objective, like that was of that, and I thought that encounter reflected pretty poorly on a person filming a drunk random
Oh,
person. Like
yeah.
that's a bad thing to do
That's
for
yeah.
the record. That was the one line where I'm like, oh, maybe you do have some level of wit. Apart from that, not really. Heartbreaker's going to break, 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 break. They were 3-0 down in the Ashes.
Yeah.
Faker's going to fake, 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 fake.
Who you outing as
Who am I
fake?
outing as a fake? I think it's really important sometimes when they set bowling fields to suggest they're going to
Mm.
bowl a short ball, but then they bowl like their
And
one
they
full
don't.
ball of the day. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
that was a good Bride and Cast dismissal.
Mm.
Yeah, baby, I'm just going to shake, 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 shake. I shake it off. I shake it off. I never miss a beat. I'm lightning on my feet. Some of that footwork, they got criticized early on for not using their feet enough.
Hmm.
And I think there have been signs of positive footwork in recent tests, even when Alex Carey comes up to the stumps. And that's what they don't see. That's what they don't see. People often don't want to give them credit. There's a willful ignorance sometimes of saying,
Hmm.
well, I'm dancing on my own. I make the moves up as I go. Some of those Harry Brook shots, people will say, are they premeditated? Are they
No.
improvised? We'll never know.
We do
That's
know.
we know.
We do know.
But that's what they don't know. That's
Oh.
what they don't know.
Yes.
Mm, mm,
Hmm.
That's what
Hmm.
they don't know. Again, cruising, grooving,
Yeah.
music in mind. It is going to be all right. Players will play, haters will hate. Fleetwood Mac, though, obviously, like they have their own conversation about players
Yeah.
only. Love you when they're playing. Shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. Hey, hey, hey. Just think, while you've been getting down and out about the liars and the dirty,
Yeah.
dirty cheats of the world, obviously they're talking about the sandpaper incident. It's like,
Yeah.
fellas, like, let it rest. Like, we're not going to talk about that. But, like, obviously,
Hmm.
it's like the dirty, dirty cheats of the
Yeah.
world. You could have been getting down to this sick beat, you know, beating of Australia in the fourth Ashes test, even when the score was 3-0. My ex-man brought his new girlfriend. She's like, oh my God, I'm just going to shake. When a broadcaster brings a former England player onto the panel and they're like, oh, I thought we were still cool. And they'll start saying maybe they need to, rein it in a little bit. And to the fella
Rain Me
over
In,
there
Olivia Dean, Sam Fender.
with the hella good hair, obviously like Jacob Bethel,
Hmm.
won't you come on over, baby? We can shake, shake, shake. That's them welcoming him into the setup, welcoming
Yes.
him into the team for his debut that obviously wasn't his debut.
Yeah.
Players continue to play,
Oh,
haters
it's still
continue to
going.
hate. And just like that, applause, applause. I think I should probably get an award for that.
That's convenient.
Which brings us on to our next topic. I mean, actually, we have 4 minutes here, so
Whoa.
I'll quickly tell you about what I did at Christmas. Because spoiler alert, guys, we actually have to record this in different intervals and stitch them
Yeah.
together because of
Yeah.
technological limitations. I yesterday watched Marty Supreme, which is a
Hmm.
film about a man in his 20s who is delusionally wedded to the belief that his pursuit of a slightly random sport will see him attain greatness and success, which as a man in his 20s, obviously with a podcast, you're like, ah, it's like literally me.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you
It
sit down and think, oh God, is this film about us?
Well, the first scene is him
Is
working a
this
shoot
play about us?
Euphoria season 3. That's going to be great podcast for the next year. I tell you that. So obviously it starts with him working a shoe shop, which
Hmm.
long-term listeners will
Whoa.
know. I actually worked in a shoe shop by the little name of Skechers
Shoe
a
shop,
few
shoe
a few
shop.
years. Shoe shop. I was a great shoe. But he's like, but
Other
I'm not.
shoes are available.
He's like, I might be selling shoes now, but I'm not a shoe salesman. Oh my God, I've just Clara'd for my the absolute shame of it. I might be selling
How does it
shoes,
feel?
but I'm
Hmm.
not a shoe salesman. I thought, Timmy, that's me.
Wow.
Obviously he then proceeds to kind of like tear his life apart in pursuit of this. and
Yeah.
disregards the thoughts and feelings of a lot of people dear to him in his life. So I was like, maybe not
Something to
literally
think about.
me. I
Yeah.
don't know. We'll see how this podcast goes. Maybe I might just
Yeah.
like start gambling. I watched volume 2 of Stranger Things as well,
Okay.
which I enjoyed. A lot of people didn't like it, but a lot of people don't like
Oh,
anything. Yeah. Haters gonna
yeah.
hate, 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 hate. But let's do some awards. Let's
Let's do
do
some
some
awards.
awards.
How do you want to do this?
Do you want
The
do you
people
want
have submit.
do
Oh,
you want to host? And I can give I think I want
yeah.
you should lead. I want to
Okay.
platform you.
You want to participate. Or I should have put my glasses on so I can actually read. Okay. So we, as in Dan, has asked you, as in the listeners, to submit your end of year award categories. What song is this?
Bugging me. I feel like it's what is it?
Stories Archive.
It's something BBC related, I think.
Okay. Panorama.
No, that's
Okay. Great. Okay. And not to dox anyone. These are the categories we've had
yeah.
submitted.
One guy I saw tried to say white boy of the year. Guys, like,
Yeah, let me
mate,
see who that was actually.
thank you.
Oh, D. Booth 21.
Who's that?
Don't know. Don't know him. Right.
Irrelevant. Washed.
Irrelevant, irrelevant, irrelevant. Okay. Ariana's hosting.
Where's Cynthia?
Hey everybody, and welcome to
Which version of her are you playing? 'Cause she's on her like 20th variant at this point.
the Glinda one.
Yeah, yeah.
Welcome everybody to the to the 2025. Why has she gone Dolly
That was actually
Parton?
that got good at the end, and then you stopped, which I think maybe
Yeah.
sums up every train of thought on this podcast ever.
Yeah. It starts funny, gets good, and then we get nervous. Anyway, you're on screen now. I just forgot the name of our podcast. The You're on Screen Now Awards 2025. That was a drum roll, but I haven't got any hands to drum roll. Oh, that sounds like a microwave that's gone a bit funny.
If you put like the plate on it, it's not quite flat, and it starts
Yeah.
going.
Anyway, okay. So category numero uno is the most entertaining player. And look, for full transparency for everyone, for some of them I've written nominations and for some of them I haven't. So it's just going to be what we feel in the moment. I think that's how all award ceremonies work, isn't it?
Yeah, they obviously don't have like a committee or a panel or criteria.
No, we have none of those things. We are the committee and the panel and the criteria. The criteria is if it entertained me or you.
Yeah, thank you. Save that nicely.
Anyway, okay, so category number one is most entertaining player. And the one nomination I've put in is Harry Brook.
Talk me through that.
Well, I what springs to mind for me is Harry Brooks, Harry
Bru-
Brooks, Harry Brook, Harry Brook.
If Ariana ever became conscious of Harry
Cricket,
Cherrington Brook,
us.
I would retire out of pure happiness. Like I think that's all I really
Yeah.
want. It's one of these random celebrities that we always bang on about, kind of then
Mhm.
accidentally making the jump.
Yeah. I can't believe it's taken me 26 and a bit years to discover that actually I can do a good Ariana Grande
Yeah.
impression. Wow, I'm so wasted here. Anyway, Harry Brooks reverse scoop first ball against Birmingham Phoenix in the 100 in the great month of August 2025.
Yeah. Also,
Come out, no thought process, bus, club, another club, scoop. That's how Harry Brooks' summer.
I enjoy his commitment as well to like this Ashes of his bit of trying to like run down the pitch first ball, like half the innings
Yeah,
he now
just like
plays.
fair enough. And also, what I really love, we've definitely spoken about this before. Wow, if everyone actually, needs something to do over this little bit of the first beginning of the year where you're not really doing anything, you're not going to work, why don't you listen to our whole backlog of episodes? Backlog, backlog?
Backlog.
Anyway,
My
and we've
back's
definitely
just
spoken
locked.
before. Scoliosis. Is that okay?
Yeah, you've said it
Yeah.
now, so it's in
Yeah,
the
I've
edit.
said it. Look, there's nothing wrong with having scoliosis.
I would call it scoliosis. But this
Scoliosis.
is our regional
Scoliosis.
accents. We're not gonna. I'm not
Anyway,
saying
we're
you're
getting
wrong.
bogged down.
Sometimes people think that I'm telling you that you're saying it incorrect. I'm not one of those people. I don't even
No.
care how words are said, apart from when they're people add in letters that aren't there.
Yeah, fine. Anyway, he got asked what was going through your head, and he replied, nothing. I just think that's good. That is good and that is entertaining. I don't want someone to come out and be like, okay, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that and I'm going to do this and people are going to be entertained.
Yeah,
He's just his real authentic self.
I was going to suggest him too when I saw this category, so I actually think this is unanimous.
Okay,
Uh,
great. Harry Brook
but
wins
I
most
also
entertaining
like
player.
what entertained me, and this is disgusting,
Yeah.
when
hmm
he he had some chewing gum and he took it out and he just stuck it behind his ear.
Ugh, when was that?
I believe during the test series against India, at one point,
Uh,
he took his helmet off and you could just see the chewing gum behind his ear. And I'm like, wow, you are so
that's
committed
nasty.
to. Also, honorable mention in that series to Rishabh Pantwi,
hmm
did a
Oh yeah,
somersault.
the flip.
Also, but Harry Brook's been cartwheeling now onto the pitch
He
just
can do a
constantly.
cartwheel.
He loves
Yeah.
it.
Look,
He's
I
like
respect it.
he's like a child at Pizza Hut when they've had their main meal, but the parents are all still talking. And he's like,
Yeah.
watch this cartwheel.
I was at a Yorkshire champ game
I'm so sorry.
in 20, yeah, I know it was cold.
24?
2024, yeah,
Yeah.
beginning of the season. And he just did a headstand on the field.
Hmm.
And it was quite good. Like it was a good headstand.
I think that his essence as a player, though, is like, given it's of the season, a kid that at
Yeah.
Christmas being like, watch this dance that I've made up. I think that's just
Yeah,
how he
and then
plays his game.
actually it
He's like,
turns out quite
you're like,
well.
oh, he actually is really good. Also,
Yeah.
he is unbelievably good, and people who think he's not good are wrong. That's just a fact.
hmm
They're wrong. Anyway, congrats, Harry.
Anyway,
Your
Harry Brook wins.
It's in the post.
Yeah, I was going to say you can expect to receive an award soon.
Your
Okay.
congratulations on winning a £20 Deliveroo voucher.
Woo,
We
we
should
don't
get
have the
some.
budget for
Let's just
that.
make up some sponsors for these awards from now on.
Oh, God. Yeah, but it's gonna have to be brands like spelt wrong,
Yeah.
like Sainsbury's.
Is the next award the Hello Freshest Trim of the Year?
That was good. That was actually
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
It is actually. It's the best hair slash cricket hair of the year. We had two nominations for this
yeah.
category. Well, two mentions of
Both
this
came.
category,
Both
and
came.
I've put the nominations in.
Yeah, I mean, you came up with both noms, so
Yeah,
I like not
yeah,
knowing really what's
yeah.
coming next. So go for
Wow,
it.
that's very progressive of you. Anyway, so the first nomination is Dan's Aussie haircut. Whoa.
Wait, that's thing. Imagine that I've stood up and I've gone.
Yeah, we haven't won yet.
I know, but when they acknowledge at the start of the show,
Oh,
sometimes the nominees for
right.
like best actor, which is obviously what
Yeah, yeah.
this is the big one, right? Like, oh,
This is the big one. Yeah, yeah. And I've also nominated Danielle Gregory, which some of our listeners may need a reminder on,
right.
but she has long brown hair. That's the category of this award. And quite often in a Blast or a Metrobank One Day Cup game, she will wear her hair in a ponytail akin to mine, but then she will split out the ponytail. Look, I've got a prop. Oh God, that's so ratty. I don't think
Hey,
it's supposed to stand out like that.
have you ever heard about leave-in conditioner?
Have you ever heard about hydration? Anyway, she'll split it out into two sections and then do two separate plats.
Yeah,
So then when she's bowling, she's a spin bowler. So when she goes over, she's got two whippy, and her hair's mega long, like down
yeah,
to her lower back.
like a helicopter. Then
So
they
yeah, it
kind
will
of
go like whoop every time she bowls, and I love that, and I
Willow
think that's really
Smith.
cool.
Willow Smith.
Whip my
She
hair.
whips her hair back and
She
forth.
does whip her hair back and forth and round and round. So they're my noms.
Right. Well, I
How do we
can't.
decide a winner? Because you're biased.
Well, yeah, I can't. Obviously, well, I win 'cause it's our show.
Well, obviously I'm picking Danielle Gregory as the winner.
Yeah, no, that's it. I didn't have a speech prepared anyway. Take that out and put it on my lap. I didn't need it anyway.
If you
Ah,
had one, what would your speech have been?
I guess we'll never know. I guess we'll never know. That's
I
fine. That's
guess
fine.
we'll never know.
Can we move on?
We can move
Can
on.
we move on?
Staying on the topic of hair,
Ah, brilliant.
best mullet.
Mullet.
Well, you
Mullet.
could have won that if you'd bitten
How?
the bullet and
How?
got a mullet in Australia.
Right.
How do you
So
say mullet?
mullet.
Mullet, mullet. That's it. That's my
Oh
next
my
one.
God,
Having it
please don't
out.
ever do my
Mullet.
voice. Please don't do my voice ever again.
Mullet.
That's not how mullet.
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 Mullet. Mullet. More
You-
vocal fry.
I don't understand this has become mocking how I talk.
Because you always do that about me, and it's only time the
We do that
tables were
about
turned.
me.
Me.
I don't even have vocal fry. That's not even true.
You do.
That's just how I speak.
Yeah, with vocal fry.
No, that would
With
be
the
if I said
vocal fry.
mullet. I didn't say mullet.
Mullet.
I said mullet.
Oh, anyway,
Hmm.
the nominations are, I can't read my notes. Jacob Bethel, but specifically with frosted tips, and Ben Green.
Well, I think it's Ben Green. No offense to Jakey B. Ben Green's mullet is so good that we did wonder at some point, surely there's a bit of Australian in the boy, which
We
I think is
did.
the ultimate praise.
Yeah. Yeah. So, okay, Ben Green. Cheers to Ben Green.
But we're not going to talk about the most Australian to play for Leicestershire, who's not an Australian, who wasn't born in South Africa, because that apparently is half of their squad.
Next.
My head will cool down soon. You've
Yeah.
only, disrespected my voice, my hair. You'll probably say I've got like pasty skin soon. Um,
I wasn't going to say it, but now you've brought it up. It's a good job you're
ah,
sat against a white wall, isn't it?
where do you leave? Did they take
Gives
the
you some
did
colour.
they take the tan off of you at customs?
I'd never have been able to make that up. Okay, category number three. Oh, no, four.
Electric.
Well, is the biggest outfit slay slash best fashion. I haven't thought deeply enough about this one to have listed any nominations, but we can throw in the Oval Invincibles fashion show
I
in
mean, that's
100.
all I think about with cricket fashion because they actually do
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Trying to
Or
think, has
Cricket
anyone
District.
has
They've
anyone?
they've got some
Oh,
clothes
they've
out
got
these days.
clothes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's worn fun stuff? Who's worn fun stuff? Trying to think of on-field fashion as well.
On-field fashion. Well, they're a bit limited, aren't they, with government issued kits
Yeah.
and
Adam
state
Zampa. Adam
sponsors.
Zampa had no
Adam
stickers on his bat
Zampa.
the other day, which I thought was trendy.
Oh, is that a thing?
Well, it looks cool because there's like it's uncluttered.
Oh,
Is it
I
there's like
might have my cricket bat on me. It might be in this cupboard. Shall I have a rummage?
yeah, please do, and then just hold it without really any context for the
Yeah.
rest of the video.
Okay. That took slightly longer than anticipated, but it is worth it.
I was going to say that's going to require a jump cut.
Yeah. Okay. Bat stickers.
Yeah, bat stickers. Put them up.
Bad stickers. So I well, here's my bat that I found earlier. This okay, hang on. Look, I just think we need to take a moment for
Wow,
I
you've
was
got a lot of
always on
stickers.
brand. Yeah, I know.
Oh my
I
God,
was
pod
always on
colors.
brand. Yeah, it was
Whoa.
literally meant to be. And also the 100 colours, which I wasn't on purpose.
No.
This is actually a Heather Knight bat from SM.
Yeah?
Sponsor, sponsor, sponsor. Not actually a sponsor, but could be. Yeah, see? It says Heather Knight.
You can tell from its pristine condition that it didn't, didn't get put to too much use.
Oh, look at all those edges. It has because look, it's taped at the bottom. That's how many
Oh,
times I boff the floor.
yeah, that's good. Oh, it's a nice bat.
Yeah, it's a nice bat. Anyway, sticker haul. These are my bat stickers. Oh, the iridescent.
These are my bat stickers.
These are my bat stickers. Okay, God, I can't. I'm holding the mic, so it's actually quite hard. What
Hey,
if I
hey,
lean
at ease, soldier, at ease.
at ease? Okay, how do I do that? No. Right, anyway. So we've got an opening up cricket one, the long one.
Yeah,
A couple from Not Out Mental Health, the charity
yeah.
about mental health in cricket. That tracks. And then a Newtown, oh God, Newtown, Newtown Cricket Unit, who is, um, I don't, this is not relevant to anyone who doesn't live in Edinburgh, but
No, it's
basically,
not.
um, a very nice man at my old club who does bat repairs as a hobby. So he does them for free and then gives the money to charity. So actually, all of my bat stickers are charitable, which makes me a good person, if not a good batter.
You're still not winning best fashion.
But I'm surely winning best
Fine,
bat. If
fine,
best bat
fine,
was a category,
fine. Let's
hang on,
pivot.
influencer moment. Ariana Grande showing off her cricket bat on the internet. I'm actually so sad that we have to put clips
You
out in
can't
9
just
by
keep doing
16.
this. You can't keep doing this.
I need to put that on TikTok in 16 by 9 because that's worth it. Anyway,
Yeah,
this is my cricket bat. Thanks
fine.
everyone for
So
listening.
I think biggest outfit sleigh goes collectively to the Oval Invincibles men's team for their fashion walk. And
Yeah,
yes, you get like you get an honorary award, not a real one. You're not going to get to
like
this.
when someone gets a doctorate for
Yeah,
being a musician,
yeah.
Yeah. Next category is biggest partridge moment. I don't understand partridge. I don't get it. I
Are
don't
you
get
not
when something is
are you not
partridge.
across Alan Partridge? You know what I'll say
I'm
then? We'll make this easy. I'm not going to torture you with trying to explain like random
okay.
specific moments and why they were. I
Yeah.
think we can just put the entirety of county cricket commentary
Okay.
because I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility that you could imagine an Alan Partridge series where from being a radio host he ends up having to cover the county championship and
Okay.
randomly, says some slightly inappropriate things about, well, really
Is that a partridge moment?
yeah, it's foot in mouth kind of
I
middle-aged man,
see.
very
Oh,
painful to
okay.
witness. Usually like a few
Right.
politically incorrect things to throw in there. So I
Okay.
would say county cricket commentary where you're there like, is that a term we still use? Springs
Is
to
that
mind?
okay?
Is that okay?
Yeah.
The Is That
Okay.
Okay award goes to county cricket commentary.
Okay. Do not name a county. Okay. Next category is best chemistry between two podcast hosts.
I mean, we've won.
We have one. I'd maybe throw in what's his name and Ed Gamble on off menu. Think they have a good
Yeah,
chemistry?
yeah, a caster.
I've That's the one.
Yeah.
He's one of those comedians that I cannot remember his name.
Really?
Yeah, which is
Oh.
rogue because he's one of the more distinctive ones.
Yeah, I'd say it's quite memorable.
But I mean, if I'm looking at a picture of him, which I don't often do, I can go, I know that's James Acaster. But if I was to
Mm.
recall his name any other time,
Yeah.
I can't pull it out.
I just think about how he
Anyway,
was in the most recent Ghostbusters.
well, I don't do ghosts.
You're scared of them though.
Yeah, exactly. So we win best
Yeah, we
chemistry
win. We
between two
win.
podcast hosts. Whatever. Well, thanks so much,
Thanks, right.
everyone. I couldn't have done this without my mom. My mum
I
doesn't listen.
am single-minded in my pursuit of taking this podcast to the very top of the game. I
Hmm.
make no bones about that fact. We're
Yeah.
headed to the top, and you can either come with us or you can
Or
watch
you
us
can
at the
watch
top.
us. Wow, we're
We
good.
didn't we didn't write that.
We
We
didn't
didn't
write that, and that is why we've won best chemistry.
rate.
Okay. Greatest rage bait of the year.
Can I say one that I think is personally funny? I don't know if other people care about, but I think is
Okay.
really amusing.
Hmm.
The fact that Kevin Peterson has basically just started making cricket district videos, but he'll just be like, I'll just phone up my mate Babar Azam and just get him to do a fastest to 50.
Yeah. Yeah. I was scrolling YouTube one day and my suggested something of his came up, and I was like, I've seen this before.
Yeah. I think that's
Yeah,
my personal request for that one is Kevin Peterson just signed to randomly stop making Cricket District videos,
yeah.
which they've already made.
And look, we are fans and friends, dare I say,
Yeah, friends of the
or
show.
at least
They're friends of the show. They're friends of the show.
we've met, so that
Yeah.
counts. Um, so yeah, yeah, I'm happy with Kevin Peterson ripping off Jack and Toby from Cricket District. I think that is funny.
This one's for you.
Yeah,
Gen Z Player of the Year.
Kiva Bray.
Right, but I think the most Gen Z thing in cricket is that we actually pick a 40-year-old man.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, we
Who's the
can't
most
actually
Gen Z middle-aged man?
Peter Siddle bleaching his hair for the Big Bash.
I wasn't a cra I've not really
I'm
been on the
pretty
Bash this
sure
year. The
someone on
Bash, the Big
commentary
Bash.
called him P. Siddy the other day, and I
Is
just
that
thought,
is that okay? Is
no,
that okay?
no, it's
That's
not.
not
I was
okay.
like, there, doth my eyes deceive me? P. Siddy. Mm.
No.
So,
Mm-mm.
Mr. Siddle, as we'll be calling him, honorable mention, but obviously,
Pete.
like, it would be pretty hating women of us, which is unlike me, pretty like you. Is Kiva Bray too young? Is she Gen Alpha or is she Gen Z?
Oh,
Because also like that 14-year-old in the IPL, Vaibhav Suryavanshi.
yeah,
Are they
no,
too young?
I think so. When
Jacob Bethel.
is Gen Z? No, he can't clean sweep it.
He literally
People
is up for
born.
everyone and hasn't won a single one.
Oh, I accidentally Googled Gen S and it's not, that doesn't exist yet. Gen Z. Gen Z. People born between 1997 and 2012.
Oh, oh, well, we've massively.
Eva Bray.
I was scared we were into Gen Alpha territory, which uncertains that.
2009. So don't worry, she is,
Oh,
in
perfect.
fact,
She
Gen
wins.
Z. She wins.
Be young, bowl
Um,
fast.
and look, if you don't know why she wins Gen Z Player
You
of the Year, then maybe
bigot.
you should just, yeah, maybe expand your circles,
Yeah.
expand your knowledge. Don't expect us to spoon feed. No, but I just think she's really cool and she's
Yeah.
going to be really, really good.
I just like people who
Well,
bowl
she is
fast.
really good.
Bowling
Yeah.
fast is good.
Bowling fast at 16. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Category number, whatever we're on. Most insane take about why England would win the Ashes Down Under. My nomination is Bazball.
Just in its entirety, the
That
entire
is a crazy
like
take.
4 years
Yeah.
of it being like, yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
Can I say my
Yeah.
favorite one was when people and they were like almost there because
Mm,
the actuality's been even more embarrassing was when they were like, oh, all of Australia's bowlers are old and washed. And then, to be fair, two of them have been injured. But
yeah.
the concerning bit is they've just picked other blokes and they've still won.
Yeah.
So they were
Yeah.
like, I think they
Yeah.
just underestimated the fact that Mitchell Stark is powered by his pure passion for the Ashes and hatred of England.
Pashes.
Pashes. Basball, yeah, but Basball just in general. Because what I love about, I don't know if
Hmm.
you also, I kind of love that people try and tell you that Basball means something different every series that England play. They don't know
Oh,
this is the
right.
real meaning of Basball, which at this point is just Basball's just whatever England have done yesterday.
Yeah, I have never looked into what Bazball actually is. Uh, my
Basball is the
interpretation is
power
an
of
aggressive
friendship.
style of play.
Yeah, it is. It's the power of friendship. It's just also like we're gonna go out there,
Yeah.
we're gonna be our beautiful, bold selves, and
Yeah.
we're not gonna apologize for it. Also, the thing
Apart
that
from
is,
when Ben Stokes then apologizes on behalf of every single player in the team.
hey,
Yeah.
it's important to make sure that if you're in Australia, that you have strong men in your team.
Another category is biggest balls of the year, and I don't know what this means.
I mean, the ones they always have at the 100 final, which are like inflatable and they kind of
They
send around
are
the
big.
crowd, are
The
probably
ones in Perry's
yeah,
performance,
yeah,
they were big.
yeah. Maybe, but if they're talking
Mm,
about cojones, what is the? I'm trying to think who's done something so brave that it's probably stupid in the life. The problem is, right, a year's a
leaving
long
10
time.
millimeters of grass on the pitch, am
Yeah,
I
the
right?
MCG pitch curator has actually won it. What I was going to say is you forget that like something like the Champions Trophy was even this year. That was back in February, and I've memory hold basically all of
What
it.
is that?
Made up 50 over competition that isn't the
Oh,
World
right,
Cup
okay.
that
No,
India won, but also
fine.
refused to play in Pakistan, which we're not going to put
Mhm.
into the world, but that makes it made up.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, MCG pitch curator being like, oh, I'll just leave a centimeter on. Hey, it gets everyone home for Christmas.
What famously happens on Boxing Day.
Yeah, but the entire festive period is beyond Christmas Day, do you not think?
Yeah. The original 12 days of Christmas began on Christmas Day.
That's what Christmas is really about.
And you were supposed to feast and be merry until the middle of January. And instead, marketing's invented Blue Monday. Capitalism.
Got the hiccups.
You've got the hiccups. Oh God, that's really inconvenient. Well,
I'm
we
not
are
a
nearly
fish. If you
done.
just tell yourself, I'm not a fish, so I don't go, I find it always stops me from hiccuping.
That can't be a thing.
It always stops them for me.
Okay, I'll try. I'm quite a hiccupy person.
Yeah.
Three more categories to go. Stay with us, everybody. Stump Mike Moment of the Year. There are two nominations. Number one, I've put GIMP question mark, and then Champ.
Would they happen to be Harry Brooke in New Zealand calling himself a gimp
Yeah,
and then Joffre and Steve Smith champion
exactly.
incident?
Yes.
I mean,
And I
man,
know that you like the GIMP incident, but I love the Champ incident.
I know that you love the gimp incident. What kind of podcast is this?
Gimpsident.
I it, I want to hear your case. Explain yourself.
Well, I'm sure I said this at the time when we were doing our live reporting on the Champ moment, where I think any outcome to that is good. Because if you champ someone and then get bowled, funny. You champ someone and smack them about, also funny. It
Yeah.
was always going to give me something.
Yeah.
And I like Steve Smith. Jail me.
Yeah.
Um, and I just think that if you are big and bold and brave enough to say something and it pays off,
Yeah.
you did you did what you
It's
said
a
you were
good
going to
case. I
do.
think that's a good case. My
And I
case
respect
is
the follow
basically
through.
just like man calling himself gimp is funny.
And then getting recorded and broadcasted is, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, do you know what? It's
But Harry Brooks
Christmas.
won too much. Yeah.
I'll let you have that one.
Well, it's not about
I'll
me.
let you have that one.
Maybe we can do a poll. Which would you
Oh yeah,
pick as
that's a
stump
good
my
idea. We'll put
moment
that
of
as a
the year?
poll. Gimp
Yeah.
or champ? Wow,
God.
that's effective.
Wow. Headlines, headlines.
This is like La La Land and Moonlight. We're going to accidentally announce the wrong winner next week, and
Yeah.
then all hell will
Yeah.
break loose. Two to go.
Two to go. Two to go. Most random thing that Dan has had to explain to Clara because she has no clue what it is. I've nominated the Rizzler,
Yeah,
which in your defense isn't as random as I thought because
he's
he has millions
everywhere.
of
He's
followers.
everywhere.
Again, that's what I don't understand about the internet, like how someone can have. I came across someone the other day who had like 10 million followers that I had
10 million
never
followers.
in my life heard of.
Yeah,
And I think that's crazy. Anyway, and then I put Baba Gur stick thing from the other day.
Baba.
In episode 27, when you got back from Australia, you were
Oh,
waving around
uh,
a stick man,
you're thinking about a few of them. Tung
right?
Tung Tung Sahur
Yeah,
and Brr
that's it.
Brr Patapim.
Right. And
They're
somehow I've conflated them as Baba Gur.
I think Baba Gur stick thing wins for the simple fact that doesn't even exist. And I've still had to then go back and be like, oh, well, actually,
Yeah, whatever that is, that wins.
I'm old enough to remember when I had to sing the IPL theme to you.
Oh God. Oh yeah, that was
That was
wow, that
good.
was humble beginnings. That was good. Maybe
Yeah.
we could insert clip here.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do. That's the when there's a slow version that like you kind of really get these like chimes in the
Oh
background.
yeah, I do remember you saying about the sad, slow black and white version.
Do, do, do.
What do you watch the IPL on? I
Sky
mean, we can
Sports.
do this. Okay.
Sky
Oh
Sports.
God, something else I'm gonna have
Legally.
to pay for.
Legally.
Well, yeah, I can just use your dad's Sky. Thanks.
Yeah, I'll just write here. It's for business purposes.
Yeah. Hi Tony, I know you're listening. Would it please be okay if I could borrow your Sky Sports log on just to watch the IPL so that I can make a better podcast with your beloved son and therefore take us to esteemed fame and glory.
Yeah, sure.
Best regards, Clara.
Thanks.
Final category, woohoo,
Woo!
is Best Cricket Podcast. And the submitter of this category actually gave us a nomination,
Oh,
and I quote, you two, referring
oh,
to
that's fine.
us.
That's fine.
Therefore, this is the only nomination necessary, and we obviously win.
Broad,
Yay!
Butler, Rashid, Moeen Ali, Vaughan, Tufnell, Cook. Eat your hearts out. Eat your hearts out.
Nobody can do it like we can do
You
it.
tried. You
Holly Starkey and her
tried.
dad, don't forget about them.
Sorry. I was naming ones that launched this year.
Oh, did they all
I
launch this
think they were
year?
all this year. Yeah,
God,
obviously
we thought we
podcasts
were being
existed
original.
before 25.
Did they? Ours
Yeah.
didn't, so it doesn't count.
Nah. Oh, it's damn good as well, isn't it? This is the
Yeah.
last one. We did it
We
of the
did
year,
it,
of the year.
Joe.
We did half the
30
year of pod.
episodes.
Wow.
Wow. We're 30.
30 and flirty.
No, please don't know, because someone will take that the wrong way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's another rage bait of the year is
Oh,
every single time someone's gone,
you a
you
couple.
guys look so good together. No,
No, we
shut
don't.
up.
It makes me can I say this on the record? It makes me uncomfortable. Yeah, it does actually
Oh,
make me not like moderately uncomfortable, but I'm like, guys, like,
mm. Guys, obviously we're just big sister, little brother duo who aren't
yeah.
actually related.
I was gonna say we're not
Just
related because we also don't look related for the
not,
record.
no Sophie Erasure. On
Yeah,
this occasion,
yeah, I do have
unlike
a
last
sister. I
time when
do
you
have a
said,
sister. No,
yeah,
I didn't say I didn't have any siblings. I
you
obviously
said,
did.
why would a sibling of mine be blonde and have green eyes or
Yeah,
light eyes or
my
whatever?
sister's eyes are blue, so
Oh, yeah, it must have been light or something. Anyway,
you don't
Sophie
even
exists.
listen to me.
No, I don't. Well, I can't remember that far back, can I? That was ages ago. That was
No,
like episode 4. Whoa, 30 episodes. And what's your favorite moment? We do actually need to wrap this up. I've got a train to catch to go back to London.
my favorite moment.
Yeah, of ours.
When I made you jump, when
Yeah,
you
that
said that
was
you
good
don't like
actually.
surprises, and I shouted in your face.
And I got scared.
Yeah.
At least you know I wasn't, making it up.
What's your favorite moment?
Oh. I should have known this was coming right back around
Hmm.
like a boomerang. I've also realized in recording today's episode, because obviously I'm sat on the floor, that I just periodically alternate
Lean.
between leaning on one leg or the other leg. At no point in this entire, God, it's going to end up being like an hour and a half,
We
isn't
have
it?
to keyframe
Episode.
it. We have to keyframe a podcast.
No, you're not, because it will just be, oh yeah, you might. Oops. Anyway, my posture is not my favorite moment. My favorite moment, I think, is when I said to you that I was going to send you a foot video. And if you want that, that is episode 17, 18,
Feet. It's the one
around
about
then.
feet and snakes.
Yeah. Feet, snakes, and
And
something else.
blasphemy. Feet, snakes, and
Feet,
blasphemy.
snakes, and blasphemy. That's the
That is
title.
actually one of my favorite episodes, if I may
Yeah.
self-indulge. That was a
You
really
can.
enjoyable record.
Yeah. We have fun, don't we?
We do have fun.
We do have fun.
Come back.
Have
Well,
we had
next,
enough fun today?
I've had enough fun today.
Yeah, I think so.
See you
And if
guys.
you've had fun, whoa, let me sell. Let me sell. We have business objectives.
We have KPIs to hit, guys.
We have
Why do you think
KPIs,
I'm wearing a
okay?
suit?
This is a business now. It's actually
Wait,
not.
wait. It's a party now.
Oh, God. Oh, speaking of
Oh,
parties, look at my mug. What is my mother's mug?
party like it's 1990.
God. No, no. Try again.
1699.
Try again.
1699.
16.99. Party like it's 16.99.
I've
I really like this
immediately,
mug.
I think I've immediately looked disheveled from that moment of shame. It's really added to
Yeah.
like the.
Yeah, that
That would
has
never have happened if the tie and top button were there.
no. Well, it keeps all the brain inside, doesn't it?
Blood flow.
Anyway, I was going to say, if you've also had enough fun, please do share this episode with a friend. It would be, or someone you just know, like an
Yeah.
acquaintance or a stranger. You can airdrop things these days if
Oh,
everyone's
imagine
got
getting
airdrop on
airdrop
everyone.
this on a train.
I'm about to take a train journey. think they call that guerrilla marketing. Maybe I'll give that a crack.
Yeah, like Harambe.
Anyway,
He's
God.
a famous gorilla, you know.
Yeah, God, that was nearly 10 years ago now.
Do you think that was good or bad for Cincinnati Zoo in terms of marketing? Do you think it probably actually increased
Probably good.
footfall briefly?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
because people would want to stand where he stood.
yeah.
Not the boy, because that obviously ended badly for Harambe. Oh,
Is the boy fine?
don't care. He was
Oh,
fine at the time. They just
oh,
slaughtered
oh.
poor Harambe.
Well, that's fine then.
My favorite was when everyone became an expert suddenly on like the anesthesia required to subdue a gorilla non-lethally, and they were like, well, they didn't have time to wait. No, but they could have done this. Either way,
Either way,
poor Harambe.
Happy New Year, everyone, and we'll see you next
Hey,
year.
see you
Woo!
next year. See you next week.
See you next week.